So I dyed my hair and it kind of inspired this look. Hey, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. Please, before you leave, do not forget to subscribe down below, as well as give this video a thumbs up. And today I am doing something fun and new, and I want to continue doing this, but you gotta let me know whether or not you want me to continue doing this. I think I'm going to start a series called The Forgotten Palettes, because in the makeup community and in the beauty community, there are so many new things launching honestly every 5 fucking minutes. We all rush to buy them because they're all limited edition. Everyone needs to get their review up and all of that shit, and then it's super popular for like a week and then everyone forgets it. Everyone forgets it exists. That is why I would like to bring back some of these palettes that have kind of flown out of our brain. So yeah, I think I'm going to start this series and maybe put out once a week, once every couple of weeks, probably once every couple of weeks. I'll put out a tutorial or, you know, a 3 looks, 1 palette, or something along those lines for a specific palette that has been forgotten about. So this week I'm using this guy, the Morphe 25B Bronzed Mocha Palette. And I created this look. And if you want to see how I did it, what shades I used, all that jazz, just keep watching. Hey, so my eyes are already primed and set, and I am just going to jump in to this Forgotten Palette. So just using some tape, I'm going to not carve out, but I'm going to put some tape on the outer corner of my eyes so that way it will give me a nice sharp wing. Okay, so now that the tape is set, I'm just going to take a fluffy blending brush. I'm going to go into this shade right here. I'm just going to use that as my transition shade. And the thing that I love about using tape to like carve out the wing is that you can kind of be sloppy about it because it's just going to kind of clean itself up after. Using the same brush, I'm going to go into a little bit of a deeper shade, and by a little bit I mean quite a bit. I'm going to go into this guy right here and just kind of bring that further down into the crease. Okay, and now with a little bit more of a pointier brush, this is a Delium Tool 785. I'm going to go into this deep plum shade right here, and I'm really going to deepen up the outer V with this guy. You know what, I might even switch to a different brush. Still Delium Tools, but this is 776 and still that same deep plum shade. Really plunking that down on the outer V here. Because if you saw my July favorites, you know that I am ready for fall. And I am all about the fall looks, so. Okie dokie, and now for all over my lid, I'm going to wet a Wet n Wild concealer brush and go into this shade right here. Actually, no. I'm going to go into a little bit of a darker one. The one right next to it right there. It shows up a lot more bronze on the eye than it looks in the pan. I'm really happy that I'm doing my eyes first because I can feel the fallout on my face. I'm going to go back in with that Delium Tools brush and that purple shade, and just kind of like blend those 2 shades together and bring that a little bit into the crease. Very light-handed, tiny strokes. I'm going to take this shade right here and buff out like the shadow at the top near my brow bone. So if I'm not putting any liner on, I'm going to take the tape off. See that? Sharp! You know what? I need to get extremely close to the camera, to the mirror in order to do my lashes. So I think I'm going to do lashes as well as the rest of my face off camera, and I will be back to finish the lower lash line. I decided I was going to be super ballsy without even swatching the shade. It's mostly this one. It's mostly the darkest shade in this highlight palette is on my face right now. You can't even tell like when I'm facing forward, because normally if that happens, like if a highlight is too dark for your skin tone, when you face forward, you can totally see that there is something amiss. But yeah, fuck, eh? That looks amazing. Wow. I'm going to finish off my lower lash line. Actually, I'm gonna do my inner corner first. There's not really like a super highlighty shade like what I have on my face, but I'm just going to go into this shade here. It does have a little bit of a sheen, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner as well as my brow bone. And if it's not highlighty enough, then I'll use the Colourpop highlight palette, which it's not highlighty enough. I'm gonna use the Colourpop palette. That's actually one thing that that palette is missing, is like a really nice inner corner shade. I'm going to use the one in the middle, which, what are you called? Bigger and Better. Even that doesn't show up very well. Huh, still going with it. I'm gonna try that shade there. Oh, that matches very nicely. I feel better about that. Now I'm going back into the Morphe palette, and I'm going to use that deep purple shade right there. Just a little tiny brush. What is this? Royal and Langnickel Omnia BOM-18 detail brush. And I'm basically going to drag this along the lower lash line, concentrating more on the outer corner to kind of give my eye that lift there, and connecting it with the outer corner of the upper lid. Sorry, I'm only coming in about 1/3 of the way. And then I'm going to take a different brush, just a pencil brush. This is the Sigma E30. I'm going to go into this shade right here and kind of run that along the rest of the lower lash line. And now I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into, so like these two. And I'm really just going to buff out the lower lash line with those. I'm just going to put some liner on and then mascara on my lower lashes and a lippy, and I will be right back. So on my lips, I just have Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the shade Rebel Rose. And I have a little bit of MAC Costa Riche in my waterline, and that is the finished look. If you enjoyed this video, and if you want me to continue doing these types of videos with things like forgotten palettes, I have a lot that I can kind of bring back into rotation and use, because I know that a lot of people have them, and I know that there's like 1,200 new launches every single fucking month, so it's hard to keep up. And you're like, but I just got, you know, Modern Renaissance last month, and now they're launching Subculture kind of thing. So I know that there are things that get kind of put by the wayside and forgotten about. So if you want me to continue doing these types of videos with the forgotten palettes, then please give this video a thumbs up. Also, let me know what kind of palettes you want me to use, because I have a lot. I guess that's it. If you enjoyed this video and this very fall appropriate look that I came up with, please give this video a thumbs up. As well, please subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to enter my giveaway. I believe that's it. So thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.